I was born from a very poor family. My dad was just a fisherman. Someone said we were so poor we could not even pay attention. A relative gave a gift of basketball to me, and he, he knew I loved the game, and it's one of the most amazing gifts I've received in my life, because that made me feel special, and it made me popular among friends, because out of that little remote island, it's only me who owns a ball. When I was studying for the ministry, that's where I met Kay.
We were just, teenagers, early 20s. He was the president of the youth organization. I was his secretary. And we thought we were going to serve the Lord there for the rest of our lives because we love it. We work with the youth. We hold youth camps, thousands of youth. We do a big youth camp 3 times a year. And we loved it. But the Lord had other plans. He rerouted us, and we came to America to start Filipino American Church.
So we started planting this Filipino church. In the process, we've been married for 6 years and we didn't have any children. Lo and behold, we were on the road trying to raise some funds for this church planting work. Ryan came along, our little son. Kay got pregnant. We were so excited.
Unfortunately, the baby was born with a congenital heart defect, and that was a very hard, it shook my faith actually, because I grew up in a Christian home. I wanted to serve the Lord at the time, and all I wanted to do was love Him and serve Him. So when my son was dying at the hospital, I was watching all the doctors and the nurses trying to bring him back, but I was accusing God of everything that He's not.
I remember when Ryan was dying at the hospital, I was mad at God, and I saw him hooked up at a life-sustaining machine, and I said, Lord, this is not fair. And I began to rebel in my mind that a good God cannot do this. But then somehow He gave me a vision of the cross, just gently telling me that He knew exactly what I feel, that God has only one Son, and He gave Him up for me. In His funeral service, Kay and I decided, let's honor his little memory.
Most of the people that was touched by Ryan's life, I would say, has never been the same, especially us. He became our inspiration.
It took us a long time to realize that the key is children. When we were in the Philippines, we were reaching kids. We had 6,000 in Sunday school. Could you imagine? But I didn't know the power of children. I was just there to, teach them a little Bible story, give them a little food, but I didn't know that you can train them as leaders. In the Philippines, there are 45,000 barrios, little barrios, and each of them has a basketball court. It might be crude or not as, nice as it looks, but it is a court. So you can really use it as a way to reach out to children. And our goal is to give a kid a gift of a basketball and use that as a way to play with them, and while they're entertained, we can talk to them about what it means to have values of teamwork or discipline. We always use the visual illustration of the bridge, where the cross of Jesus Christ is the bridge. Imagine the shape of a basketball like that. And I saw the bridge. I saw this, here's man, here's God, Jesus Christ is that bridge. And I thought, wow, that's powerful. I want to use that. So Crossover started with that image, started with that idea that a man who is separated from God can be connected by using that bridge. Somehow the Philippines is one unique island where the bouncing of a basketball defines the rhythm of life, and it's powerful. Now I'm going back to where I started. Let's reach children, love them, and empower them. Not just spiritually, it's important they know Christ, but also, give an opportunity while they're young to not just survive, but thrive.